Oh, there is a BB in my cup. I wonder if I can suck the BB up through my straw. That light is bright. Hello, my name is Shantel from Shantel Is Probably Sorry. This is Black Lightning Season 1, Episode 5, called And Then the Devil Brought the Plague, the Book of Green Light. New skills. Wow. Impressed. I'm easily impressed.
Call for an ambulance. This kid is definitely high on green light. And next time, try using a taser first.
Yes, sir. We had a deal. You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be gone forever.
Wait, we had a deal? Excuse me?
Only thing I'm gonna measure you for is a coffin. Who is Black Lightning?
My business,
I can't help you.
Bitch.
Well, I think you can.
And shut the door, please. I said shut the door. Love you.
Don't you hate when people do that? They leave and they don't shut the door. It's like, well, no, I have to get up and shut it myself. Why?
You know what? I've been waiting to knock you out since the 6th grade.
Ooh, girl. You gonna get your ass beat. Ooh. Oh. What'd I say? You okay?
Are you alright? Yeah.
Yep.
You're a wanted man, and you're trespassing, which means I can shoot your black ass, and I'll be called a hero.
Mother.
Excuse me.
Now let's try this again.
Ooh.
What are the chemicals for? If Tobias is still out there dealing green light, I have to have it. If that means going through Joey Toledo, even better.
Ooh.
Jefferson! Jefferson!
Okay. Is this the episode where Lightning Jennifer gets her powers? That outfit just looks familiar. Like when I was watching some sizzle reel or some trailer for season 1, it was after I watched the pilot. That looked like the outfit in which she her eyes. I might be wrong. I mean, we did only see it for like a split second.
You ain't normal. Look at you. You ain't black. You ain't white. You ain't nothing.
Don't.
Shut up.
Tobias.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
You gonna get killed, my guy. I don't trust
The
it.
question is why? Why did you stay?
How you respond in a crisis is your choice. But to exercise that choice, you have to recognize your emotions and regulate them.
Okay, well, what about when somebody's trying to regulate upside your head?
Fighting should only be about putting the fire out.
How they gonna get it? Damn it. Oh, this ass. I need something that really fits.
Give me the control module, Andy.
I found an issue with the capacitor array. That's been the problem. Now just give me a day to fix it.
Sometimes you gotta listen. Oh my god, I'm living.
Okay, listen. You want to be a superhero. You can't be afraid of dead rats.
Dead rats. It sounded very southern. This is why sometimes you gotta listen. Oh, this isn't going well. No. So that was Black Lightning 105 called And Then the Devil Brought the Plague, the Book of Green Light. Oops. We learned, I don't want to say backstory, but we did learn a bit more about Tobias, and we also learned a bit more about the Pierces, or Alvin Pierce. And I think the fact that we learned about Jeff's dad and Tobias's dad in the same episode wasn't a coincidence. Few things when it comes to storytelling are. So this was not the episode in which Jen manifested her powers, but this is the episode in which Anissa got a suit. And it looks good. Or it looks good on her. That's not what I meant. Speaking of suits though, Jeff's suit is killing him. It's not funny. I just giggled because I thought of my comment, sometimes you gotta listen. And hopefully he'll be okay. I mean, he has to be okay. Or he will be okay. Rarely am I ever seriously concerned about characters, at least when it comes to superheroes, or the lead superheroes, I should say. The other superheroes aren't as safe, but if it's the lead, like The Flash or Black Lightning, I'm not as worried about their characters. Because, like, yeah, they'll get hurt and stuff, but it is uncommon for a show, or at least a superhero show, to kill off the lead superhero. I've watched shows where they've killed their lead before. Shit happens. But many of the superhero shows are based on the comic books and are meant to appeal to a certain audience. So if that superhero goes, they'll lose a lot of their audience. I think that Anissa digging into what her grandfather was reporting will hopefully lead her into finding out that her dad is Black Lightning, because I'd like for that to happen. I want them to like fight and kick ass as a family, and that can't happen if nobody knows that each other has superpowers. However, there is a possibility that her doing this research is going to put her in danger. I don't like that. But like, I also have faith that she will be fine. It's possible that I missed it because for a split second I zoned out, and you'll see that I zoned out, and it's not the first time I've zoned out and been like, wait, did that just happen?
This is something I gotta do.
Wait, did you just say he's leaving? How did I zone out that far? I'm sorry, I'm thinking about all the homework I did do. But I kind of like briefly zoned out during the conversation between Gambi and Tobias, where Tobias is like, we had a deal. And I was like, wait, what? I'm just a little concerned that I missed something. I should have rewinded it and watched that instant. But those of you who are regular to my channel know that I pay attention when I'm editing. Sometimes I will rewatch an episode completely before the next week. And I happen to notice things while I'm editing that I didn't notice the first time. I bring that up because I wasn't sure if Gambi mentioned exactly what the deal was. And he probably did, but I think I missed that. And it's okay because I'll figure it out before next episode. There was a bit of commentary in this episode. Not commentary that I will discuss, but just commentary that I will point out. And again, that's because I have homework to do. There was, next time, try using your taser first before you shoot. Then there was also, I can shoot your black ass and I'll be the hero. Those were the two biggest ones that stuck out to me. But then another one that really stuck out to me that I will discuss is a conversation that Jeff had with Jen. He quoted the Holocaust survivor whose name I can't remember at this very second. You can't take away how I respond to you. I think that's very important. That whole conversation and that quote and that mentality is very important. A few years ago I was provided this theory, or not really a theory, but someone said this and it really stuck with me. I, and I alone, am responsible for the quality of my every living moment. And I think that to an extent that is true. And I think that with every situation there is always the exception. There's always the one part that can't be controlled, no matter like what I'm talking about, with the exception of a few things. That's the thing. There's always the exception. So I think that to an extent, I and I alone am responsible for the quality of my every living moment. I choose how I respond. If it's in my control, because not everything is, but if it's in my control, I'm responsible for that. I'm responsible for how I respond. I'm responsible for what I do. I'm responsible for what I say. And that's actually the thing. Whenever my friends come to me and they feel bad because they feel as though what they feel is unjustified. Like, should I even feel this? Am I overreacting? And it's like, well, that's how you feel. You feel how you feel and you aren't wrong for how you feel. You become wrong And again, there are exceptions to that. But you become wrong when you act in a way that is hurtful or you don't handle the situation appropriately. The feeling itself is not what is wrong, usually. But like if someone close to me throws a low blow that they knew would hurt me, I'm hurt. Yes, I'm not wrong for feeling hurt. I'm justified in feeling hurt. And I have a choice. I have multiple choices, actually. I get to choose whether to not say anything at all, or to say, hey, you hurt me, you knew what you were doing. I have a choice to end that friendship if that friendship proves toxic. And then I also have the choice of low blowing right back and hurting them right back. But I'm not that type of person though. Me personally, I'm not the type of person that would hurt my friends back if they hurt me, or hurt anyone back if they hurt me. I don't like hurting people. Again, there's an exception to every situation. The fault is not in the feeling itself. The fault can come depending on the decision you make or how you respond. That whole conversation resonated with me, and I think it was very important. Alright, so that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it. You can check out my channel, my playlist, or my description to see what else I do, what other shows I watch, and subscribe if any of those things interest you. Hope you're having a wonderful existence, and I guess that brings me to bye. Okay, so that was Black Lightning 105 called And Then the Devil Brought the Plague, the Book of Green. What's that? Oh, there's a suitcase in the back. Hello, my name is Shantel. Oh, I hit my laptop. Shh. 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 Hey. Shh. Start again. Hello, my name is Shantel from I hit my laptop again. Can we not? Give me the green light.
New year, new phones for the
God damn it.
Joint plans come with Netflix included. Build your breakfast with favorite.
Long-lasting flavor.
New Tic Tac gum. A playful, refreshing moment to share. Chew and play.
Black Lightning is back.
Shit. Shit, 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 shit. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, ah, damn. If I had the scene where... Obviously, I need to sweep behind this. Damn. Ew. Oh, gross, no. Long story short, that fell far, far back behind this. Never mind.
You want to eat me? No, thanks. No? Would you like to eat me?
Hey, Toddy.
Nobody wants to eat me. I'm the lucky.
Speaking of I always say click to pause, and it never pauses. Never. Not once has it paused when I did the click to pause. Is that the nurse from Grey's Anatomy? That is the nurse from Grey's Anatomy.
Spring reinvented. Stress makeup in the work.
Oh God, my lung capacity. Ooh, I dropped my pen. That's not a pen, this is a straw.
A staggering 72%.
That is not expired.
I often wonder why my voice is so raspy. While I'm editing, I'm like, wow, that is a really raspy voice. How did it get like that? Thinking of all the bad decisions I've made in my life for this to happen. Because my voice was not always this raspy. Oh well. Shit happens, I guess.
Well, whoever he is, he's gonna think he died and went to heaven.
And it's probably...
And I guess that brings me to... Bye. I wonder if I can hit the lens one more time, because I hit the lens earlier, possibly twice. My room's a mess. When I sweep my room. Bye, y'all.